So here we are going to study concept of classification of gradually varied profiles, that is GVF profiles. So these GVF profiles are influenced by your channel slopes. Okay, we have to mark different profiles, and these profiles can be marked by using these different types of flows. There are 5 different types of slopes: mild slope, critical slope, steep slope, horizontal slope, and adverse slope. So before going to this, first we have to study what is y, yn, and yc. So y is nothing but it is the actual depth of flow through a channel. Yn is the normal depth of a flow through a channel, and yc is your critical depth of flow through a channel. Y means actual depth of flow. Means suppose a flow is occurring through a channel, through a open channel, which is a non-uniform type of flow, then y, actual height of the flow in a channel, is your y. Yn is the normal height of the flow. This yn is determined when your flow is uniform flow. When your flow is uniform flow. Uniform flow means all the fluid parameters, they remain constant with respect to your space, with respect to your length of the flow. Yc is the critical depth, means at which our specific energy is minimum. So for mild slope, your yn is greater than yc. For mild slope, the condition is that your normal depth is greater than your critical depth. Then we are having this mild slope. Means suppose this is the channel bottom. The channel is, water is flowing in the downward direction. It is making an angle some theta. This is the slope of the channel, which the slope is designated suppose by S naught. So if this slope is slope is very tiny slope we are having, means a negligible amount of slope we are having, very tiny slope, means आपला जो उतार असेल आपल्या रस्त्याला तो खूप थोडासाच उतार असेल, then that slope is your mild slope. In that condition, your normal depth is greater than your critical depth. That type of flow is your sustaining type of flow. Sustaining type of flow means the flow which goes in the direction of the flow, the slope which is in the direction of the flow. In critical slope, your yn is equals to yc, means your normal depth is equal to critical depth. Critical slope means slope is little bit more than your mild slope, that is your critical slope. Again, this type of flow is your sustaining flow. Again, it is in the direction of the flow. Steep slope. Steep slope means here your yc is greater than your yn, means your critical depth is greater than your normal depth. Steep means आपल्याला अचानक अपन we are suppose walking or driving through a road, and at a distant point, at a certain point, we are observing a steep slope. उतार येतोय लगेच. That is nothing but your steep slope, where your critical depth is greater than your normal depth. So that is the case of your non-sustaining type of flow. Non-sustaining type of flow. Sorry. This is again your sustaining type of flow. So in steep slope, your critical depth is greater than normal depth. It is again sustaining flow. Flow is taking in the direction of flow. But in horizontal slope, what happens? Your horizontal slope, the slope of the channel blade is equal to 0. Slope of the channel bed is equal to 0 because the channel bed is horizontal only. There will be no angle making. So therefore the slope will be 0 only. So this is non-sustaining type of flow. Non-sustaining type of flow. Here your yn, that is normal depth, does not exist. In adverse slope, what happens? Your adverse slope is less than 0. Means in this case, this is the negative type of the slope. The slope is in this direction, adverse. The flow occurs in this direction. We don't find the flow occurring in this direction where slope is adverse. Okay, so in this case, S naught is less than 0. Again, this is non-sustaining type of flow. Here again, finding the yn becomes very difficult. In the case of horizontal and adverse, finding this normal depth becomes difficult. Further, we are going to study these slopes individually. So first slope is your mild slope. So earlier we studied that the condition for mild slope is your normal depth, that is yn is greater than yc. Now consider this is a channel, okay, this is a channel. Now this is your channel bottom which is making an angle theta, okay, and it is having a mild slope. See here you can see a slope is not so steep, it is a mild slope. Okay, here you can see two dotted lines are being drawn above this channel bottom. Now this is the channel bottom through which our fluid is flowing in this direction. Okay, so here you can see two dotted lines, CDL and DL. CDL is your critical depth line and DL is your normal depth line. In some cases your CDL may be above NDL, okay, in some type of slopes, or further when we are going to study different another slopes, there you can see CDL will be above NDL. Here in mild slope your CDL, that is critical depth level, is below your normal depth level. So critical depth is marked as YC, normal depth is marked as YN. So the fluid is flowing in this direction. So suppose the fluid is flowing, now see here this is divided into three zones, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Zone 1 is above your NDL, just remember this. Zone 1 is above NDL, zone 2 is between NDL, CDL, and zone 3 is below CDL. This is the basic for every type of slope. So these basics you must remember, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, Y and YC. Suppose now fluid is flowing, okay. Now suppose fluid is flowing in this way. It is flowing in increasing manner, okay. Suppose fluid is flowing in this manner. So this Y is nothing but this is Y. This is the actual depth of the flow. Y is the actual depth of the flow. So in zone 1, suppose our fluid is flowing in this way. Now next in zone 2. Zone 2, the fluid flows, the profile changes in downward direction. Now this is your M1 profile, this is your M2 profile, okay, and here it is flowing in this direction, this is your M3 profile. So I will explain this M1, M2, M3 with examples. Now here below you can see these are the three examples which will tell us clearly when we have to decide the profile is M1, M2 or M3. In numericals, when we are going to solve, that time we need to decide which type of slope we are having and which is the profile. Now for M1 profile, now suppose this is the stream and suppose here we are having a dam. A dam is constructed within a stream, okay. So what will happen? The water is flowing in this way, in this direction. As dam is coming here, so the water level will rise. So that will be the height of the flow of your fluid, that is nothing but Y, depth of the flow or height, which will change after it will overflow through the dam. So in this case what will happen? Y is greater than your Yn, which is greater than your Yc. So this is the condition for your M1 profile. This Y is greater than your Yn, it is greater than Yc. This is called as backwater curve. Backwater curve means it is a curve in which the water is flowing in upward direction. You have to remember these two terms, backwater curve and drop down curve. This is asked in your exams for 2 marks. So backwater curve means a curve which flows in increasing manner or which flows in upward direction. This is M1 profile, okay. M1 profile example. Now M2 profile, again consider this is the channel, a fluid is flowing but there is a drop. Suddenly a drop comes. Our slope was horizontal, it changes and it goes in downward direction. There is a drop. So the flow was occurring in this normal direction. This is your CDL NDL. The flow is occurring now. As the drop is occurring, so what will happen? The flow will also drop down. The flow will also drop down. So here what will happen? Your Yn. So now this is nothing but this is your Y. That is the actual depth of the flow. So this Yn, that is NDL depth, will be greater than Y. Y will be greater than your Yc. That is the condition over here. So this is your M2 profile which we are having in downward direction. Now M3 profile. For M3 profile, consider this is a sluice gate. Okay, sluice gate means these are the gates which are used in dam for operating the inlet and outlet of the water. So sluice gate, if this sluice gate is opened, okay, if we have to let the water out, so in that case we open this gate. So this sluice gate is open, this was the level of our water, so the water level here decreases and then again it will rise. So again this is your CDL NDL, the water level will rise, and here you can see here a water hydraulic jump will get created, a hydraulic jump gets created. Okay, because we have seen in hydraulic jump, supercritical flow changes to your subcritical flow. So here hydraulic jump will occur through a sluice gate. So here condition what it will be, yn is greater than yc, which is greater than your y. This is your actual depth of the flow. Okay, so yn greater than yc greater than y. So these are three conditions, three profiles, M1, M2, M3. Okay, so this was about your mild slope.